Welcome back to Seasons, a devotional series that I'm doing on YouTube that's based on my book by the same name. You don't need to go out and buy the book necessarily to enjoy this series. Talking about enjoying, we're going to talk about summertime and the living is easy. Like any red-blooded Canadian child, I could hardly wait until the end of June when we were released from the shackles of our schoolwork and we had at least 2 to 2.5 months of summertime where we could do basically whatever we wanted to in reason. In the last couple of weeks of school, I would daydream about how I was going to spend my summer vacation, and that would involve a whole lot of sleeping in, playing with my friends at the playground, going to the swimming pool, going to the library and picking out whatever book I wanted to read, knowing I didn't have to read it, so I could write a book report about it. Yes, summer was a wonderful time, and our only responsibilities was the occasional chores our mother would often give us on days when we weren't able to go outside and therefore we were in her hair. Summer seemed to slip right by in an endless sea of green grass and blue skies. All was good in my world until the first Tuesday after Labor Day, which was the traditional first day of school. I dreaded walking into my newly assigned schoolroom because I knew what was going to happen next. Our teacher would ask us to take out a piece of paper and a pen and answer the following question: what did you do this summer? And to be honest, I didn't have a clue. As I said, the days just flowed one into the other, one delight from the next. It was just summertime. Most of my classmates were in the same predicament as I was, and we all had the same problem of having difficulty focusing. After all, we hadn't been concentrating on learning much at all during the summer. That changed when I was a teenager, and I discovered I loved to volunteer. Not only was I able to help people, but I was able to learn new skills in the process. Yes, I had to give up some of the luxuries of my summer vacation, but I got so much more in return. My time off was treasured. I felt I had accomplished something as I volunteered, and I found the return to the discipline of schoolwork was not quite as overwhelming as it was when I wasn't volunteering. When we are in a season where all is right in our world, it is easy to sit back and allow our days just to unfold before us. During such times of ease, however, we are the most vulnerable to the enemy's temptation and distractions. We are prone to compromise and procrastination. And if we are not careful, we will find ourselves drifting into spiritual slumber. And all this gladdens our enemy's heart. He knows when we are in such a slumbering state, our spiritual reflexes become slow, our discernment becomes cloudy, and the weapons of our warfare become rusty from disuse. Let us remain attentive and awake. Let's not turn away from our daily disciplines during times of ease so we don't fall out of the practice of listening for and hearing his voice. Let's keep the weapons of our warfare sharp, rust-free, and ready for battle. You probably remember the Aesop fable called The Ant and the Grasshopper, about the industrious ant and the lazy grasshopper, and how the ant put away provisions during the summertime for the long winter ahead, and the grasshopper said he'd put it off until tomorrow. Winter approached, the grasshopper went to the ant for help, and the ant turned him away. Solomon talks about an industrious ant as well in Proverbs 6, starting at verse 6, and I'm going to be reading from the Message translation. You lazy fool, look at an ant. Watch it closely. Let it teach you a thing or two. Nobody has to tell it what to do. All summer it stores up food, and at harvest It stockpiles provisions. So how long are you going to laze around doing nothing? How long before you get out of bed? A nap here, a nap there. A day off here, a day off there. Sit back, take it easy. Do you know what comes next? Just this. You can look forward to a dirt poor life and poverty your permanent house guest. When life is easy and everything is going good, keep up those spiritual disciplines of praying for your loved ones, feasting on His Word, and looking for ways that you can both bless and enhance the lives of others around you.